Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Big's Big Fishing Adventure. You can exit that way. Thank you for coming. We're doing a great job. Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3 panel! Let me fix that. There we go. Okay. My name is Matt, owner of Tails Channel. How you doing? Hi. And we got some other people on the team. Why don't you introduce yourself, starting over there?
Is the mic on? Oh yeah, it is on. It's totally on. So we are Hyper Potions. We worked on some of the music for this game.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh, here we go. I can't hear. My name is David Frisk, also David the Lurker on the internet. I am the writer and I guess one of the leads to Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3. Woo! I'll have it.
Hi, I'm Quincy Pringle. I'm one of the guys making mini games for the game. So if you saw the Shoot 'em Up trailer, that was me.
Hi, I'm Mike Pollock. I've been told I'm in this.
It just happened, so thank you. But who here is excited for Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3? Who knows what it is? That's a lot more people than I thought. That's good.
I'm confused how you actually know what this is.
So, as we all know, there's two Sonic games coming out this year. There's Sonic Mania, Sonic Forces, but today we're going to be talking about one of the best Sonic games that's going to be coming out in 2017. Are you ready? Yeah. It is... Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3. So who's ever played a game called, I don't know, Sonic Adventure 2? That's good, you're gonna like this next part. So if you guys know, Big the Cat has a couple of cameos in the game. You see him sometimes in, I don't know, City Escape and the cutscenes. I like the one where he's behind Rouge and Knuckles and that one space thing. It's really fun. But what Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3 is, it's a fan-made visual novel taking place during Sonic Adventure 2. So it's not like an original story, kind of, but David can explain more.
Right, well, I mean, it's based on Sonic Adventure 2, so one of the main purposes is to explain why Big the Cat is there, and what role, if any, he has to the ultimate outcome of a game that most of us love and some despise. But there's more to it than just, hey, Big is in City Escape. There is an overarching story that shows what, really dives into who Big the Cat is. Spoilers, he's big and also a cat.
Thanks for spoiling the entire game.
I'm sorry. Oh, also, he is looking for Froggy. That is his goal.
Confirmed right here. I can't believe you just broke NDA, David. That's crazy. But as you guys may not know, this game is actually being made for charity. This is a non-profit game. We're making it to raise money for Child's Play, which is a fantastic charity, and we'll have more information on how you can contribute very soon. It has fishing, and it also has memes, of course. Yes! But the thing I want to point out as well, and I think you do too, is the trial. Oh, nice!
I think that's 2019.
This never happened. This isn't happening right now. You're dreaming.
I guess we really should have been talking about Sonic Mania instead.
Okay. We should. We'll do the thing. But it's cool. The difference between the trial and the full game is the trial was sort of like, again, an April's Fool joke. April's Fool, I'm smart.
Right, well, because when we initially put together what the game was supposed to be, we had the mistaken belief that we could actually get it done in 4 months. A year and a half later, yeah, we were very wrong. But what we did was that we took some of the assets that we had already created and wrote just a specific story for the trial version of the game. While it technically flows in, the full version doesn't pick up with Big the Cat trying to make his own game. It is more faithful to, he is in the Sonic universe, Sonic Adventure 2 is about to happen, there's some wackiness that is about to ensue.
So what we want to point out really clearly, since there seems to be a little bit of confusion, is Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3 is a fan project, not being made by Sega. But Sega has helped us out in the past, so we want to thank them very much. Probably give them a round of That's really cool. Like, Sega helped us out. That's really cool. That's awesome. If it were Nintendo, it would be an entirely different story. You know? Another Metroid remake too.
It was really good. Play it. You can still find it. It's good. Play it.
Or another Metroid 2 remake. That's it. That's it.
Don't sue me, please.
The 3DS one looks good.
Yeah,
I like that.
I'm gonna get the
But, of course, on the project, we have some fantastic voice actors. Playing Sonic himself is the one, the only,
Hey, Big. Long time no see.
Roger Craig Smith. Playing Tails is, again, the one, the only,
You got it!
Emmy Jones. As Knuckles, we got, I found it, Valero. Rouge.
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
We have Amber, but I think she also goes as Foxy as well. And finally, I mean, not finally, I think there's 2 more actually, but this one's special because he's right here. I wonder who's playing Eggman. Okay, good. There he is. And then, as Big the Cat himself, I mean, this is the most important reveal here.
I was looking for Froggy, and when I found him, someone brought me here.
Have you guys heard of Mega G-Wolf before? Yes. That's him. Okay, so I assume you're all here because you want to know more and new information about the game, don't you?
Of course.
No, that's actually it. You guys can leave now. Have a good day. No, I'm kidding. Who's ready for some reveals? So let's start out with a kind of cool one. Here's some concept art from the game. Yeah, again, Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3 has original art made by several people. We got Kieran Gates, who's also making art for Mania.
This is true.
Yeah. Yeah. We got SA2OAP or SOAP.
Right.
We got Ketchman Dark Dragon. We just have a lot of people. Kat, Makoto, just everyone on the art team is so talented. But again, that turns into this. It's amazing. Most of the art in Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3's Adventure 2 style. We do have some surprises though that we're not going to say right here, so stay tuned. Who played the trial back in the day? Who's sad that it went? It's gone, right? Until right now, the trial is back up. If you go to bigthec.at and download, not download, it's online. You can play the trial again right now, learn some new information about the game. Website's revamped. You just scroll to the bottom, then you can play the trial. It's pretty cool. And now, here's some pretty cool reveals. We got 4 pieces of music. Look at that. What's this? Who, I don't know which one to play first. What should we play? We should play the Tails. Let's go Tails first. So this is a work in progress, of course, as it says right there, but here we go. Tails theme in the game. Now that's a whip. Of course, the real theme will have vocals. Yeah. But who can name the music? There's like 5 different tracks in Tails' theme, I think. Right, who can, just yell it out. Route 99, Mission Street, I Want to Fly High, yeah. There's 2 more. Bridge Zone was in the preview too. So there's 4 that we're revealing right now. How about that?
And that's one of the really cool things about the soundtrack of the game is that the artists have done such a good job of capturing not just the songs from Sonic Adventure 2, but like the spirit of all the games. And it's just, I don't know, it's really cool. It really shows the love. It's really great.
Let's play one from our good friends at Hyper Potions. This one's a little more mellow. It's an original track in the game. It's called Outdoors.
D-Sonic is also composing music.
Oh, yeah. Who's making Tails theme?
That's, I think, Joger, Stamage. Stamage actually worked on Steven Universe, I'm pretty sure. That's cool.
Yeah. And,
I
we
guess-
won't reveal the vocalist just yet, but I think it's pretty obvious. You'll figure it out. It's fine.
Will we be able to buy
So,
the soundtrack?
Kevin and Ian. Who made that one? Was it Ian? How did you like that song?
That's pretty good.
That's all we need to think. Now we're gonna play a theme you may have heard in the Shmup trailer. The one where Big is shooting in the Tornado 2. That is actually the theme of Gun in the game. So again, that's the theme for Gun, or the Guardian Units of Armed Forces?
Guardian Unit.
Yeah, I'm tired.
It would be Guap.
I'm tired.
Guap is my favorite.
Not a real adventure fan right here.
That would make me think of guacamole.
He's a nerd.
It's true, I've been obsessing over Sonic the Hedgehog since 1991. I am one of the OG. Maybe that was a mistake.
Happy birthday, Sonic.
I love Sonic, he's so blue and cool.
So yeah, that's the theme of Gun, but we have one more from Hyper Potions, and that is a snippet of the main theme of Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3.
Give them a chance to be happy.
Good job.
So yeah, we made the theme and some of the other ska music in the game based off the era that Sonic Adventure 2 was in. So
You'll hear more of their tracks later on, but thank you so much for being a part of our game, guys. Really
Thank you
appreciate
very
it.
much.
Maybe. We might release that for free. I don't know, in the future. A vinyl. Dude, that Mania vinyl looks so good. Who's seen the Mania vinyl? Yes! Oh my god. They also released, I think, a new mix of Studiopolis. Listen to that, it's so good. Yeah, it's on SoundCloud, I'm pretty sure. So, here's another reveal. So, later on, we're going to be releasing a free Big's Big Fishy Adventure 3 poster. It will be in all 3D. Here's a little preview of that. He won't be in that boat. This is being made by our friend Tomothy S. or Tomothy. It's very high quality. As maybe you can't see right now, but you can see like the fur and stuff. It's really weird, but it's really cool. You'll see more of that later. But finally, last and not least, we have a trailer for you guys. Who's ready? So we had an Eggman trailer, right? Thank you, Mike, by the way. We had a Tails trailer. Why don't we have a Knuckles trailer? You'll see.
Hey, I'm Knuckles the Echidna, but you can call me Knuckles. Thanks to this bad girl who tried to steal the Master Emerald from Angel Island, I had to break it into pieces, scattering it everywhere. And now I have to find them. Again, I really need to find a better hiding place. Right now I'm searching for more pieces in this haunted area, and hey, what are those creepy yellow eyes staring at me? Hey, I can see you hiding. Show yourself!
That's it. What could that mean? I'm sure nobody that has played Sonic Adventure 2 knows what that is. I guess you'll see later on if you actually don't know. We have an half and half. Oh my god.
I guess the plan that's a little
I thought, yeah.
We ran
Because
late.
we have a Q&A if you guys want to ask questions.
Right.
Or
I mean, if there's a lot of
if you
questions.
guys haven't seen the Eggman and Tails trailer, I could bring them up real quick. Who hasn't seen the Eggman and Tails? Yeah, let's do the trailers. Let's do trailers and then Q&A.
We're very professional here.
I believe you can find these trailers on Tails channel. And I heard that they also occasionally bring you the latest. But only occasionally.
I mean, yeah. Nobody needs to know who Tails Channel is.
I'm Dr. Ivo Robotnik, the greatest scientific genius in the world. But those pests call me Eggman. Interesting. It appears that my late grandfather, the genius Professor Gerald Robotnik, created a top-secret weapon on the space colony Ark. Wait, it's a hedgehog? Well, I guess my grandfather didn't account for taste. No matter, you'll see. I'll have the last laugh with the rise of the glorious Eggman Empire. Oh, and who might you be, my fat purple friend? Get out of my way, or face the consequences.
Thank you, Mike.
You're the best Eggman.
And the current one, but thank you.
Good answer. Yeah, what's up?
Did Eggman in the trailer just say that he found Shadow the Hedgehog on the Ark?
No.
He did not. Okay, just so you can get the spirit down.
Eggman finds Shadow at Prison Island.
Right.
Military base.
Yeah.
Yeah, no worries. We got our stuff, I promise.
I think Johnny in the comments.
David here will not have an error like that.
Right, I am slightly obsessive when it comes to the Sonic the Hedgehog continuity. So sometimes when certain comments are said by certain people,
You said slightly, I mean,
Slightly.
don't you mean excessively?
Yeah.
I've had to cut some gameplay minigame stuff for continuity purposes. So he's very serious.
Yes.
Nah, you're good.
All right, now we have the Tails trailer. Emmy Jones is in this one.
Hi, my name is Miles Crowder, but everyone calls me Tails. I was on my way to rescue Sonic from Prison Island, but instead I found Big. I wondered what he could have done to get in here. This is a top-level maximum security prison. Anyways, I need to go find Sonic before... Wait a second. Isn't Big the one who stole my tornado too?
Emmy Jones is Tails.
it's true.
If you haven't seen this minigame yet, this is called Big Hazard Battle. This guy right here made it. So let's show it off real quick.
Intruder alert.
Stay back! I'm warning you!
I actually want to hear this. Tell us how it was like to make that minigame.
Okay, so I'm one of 5 people who played Biohazard Battle on the Sega Genesis. Oh, there's more than 5. But they wanted a shmup for the game, and I was like, let me think of something that Sega actually owns so that there's less copyright issues. But yeah, it was so much fun to make because a lot of the gameplay stuff in Sonic translates really well to shmups. But anyways, it's a blast working with the team. It's a lot of fun. So, and there's more mini games. So beware.
Like fishing.
I would say, I always call Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3 the WarioWare of Sonic games. Because there's like a story, and it will be Sonic Adventure 2 based, but it has a lot of mini games that will correlate with that story.
Right, because like at the end of that Tails trailer, he does mention, hey, Big the Cat, didn't he steal my tornado? Why, yes, he did. I wonder what would happen. I bet it's something.
So we have a Q&A if you guys want. Come up, form a line if you guys want to, and I will pass you the microphone. Let's do it right here so I can let's...
That's what we're doing this like. This implies it's a professional panel.
Favorite and least favorite Sonic game?
My favorite Sonic game, Sonic 3 Knuckles, soon to be Sonic Mania probably. My least favorite, surprise, Sonic and the Secret Rings.
I'm gonna have to give a similar answer. My favorite is Sonic 3 Knuckles, soon to be Sonic Mania. Least favorite, oh gosh, I'm gonna have to go with Sonic Schoolhouse.
Yeah, Sonic Schoolhouse is great. What are you talking about? That's how I learned how to add through 1 through 4th grade. That's true. It is the best Sonic voice. Well, favorite, since they both said Sonic 3 Knuckles, I am going to be slightly controversial. I'm going to say my favorite is the original Sonic the Hedgehog on the Sega Genesis.
He's wrong.
No, it's fine. Well, because if I say Sonic 3 Knuckles, it just sounds like I'm copying. Because they're actually kind of tied in my head.
Because then you'd be right.
Well, yeah, well, Sonic... Shush. Okay. Least favorite, well, there's no bad Sonic games, right? I don't think there's ever been one.
There have been 6.
The first bad Sonic game came out in 1991, actually.
Oh. Yeah.
That's my favorite, right there.
View Sonic is my least favorite.
What about you, Hyper Potions?
Should we answer each of us? Or
Go for it.
So my favorite's Sonic Adventure 2, the Chow Garden. Spent my time there. Just the Chow Garden. I like the game, but Chow Garden's the best part. Probably least favorite is Sonic Chronicles, because the music is awful.
Oh man, I forgot about this game. Can I steal your answer for least favorite?
I'm done.
I loved SBO Castle's work on Sonic Chronicles. No one's gonna get that reference, it's fine. John Weeks, that's the other one. Gerald Jones. No one has any idea what I'm talking about.
How about Mike?
I don't generally play favorites, but, or the games for that matter. But I had tremendous fun recording both Colors and Generations when we took the comedy turn, and that was fun. And also the Sonic Boom games, as hated as they were, fun to record because we were all together doing the cutscenes and stuff. That was nice.
Well, that's good.
Do you have any possible future plans to involve Hunted P in this project?
We reached out to Hunted P.
Yeah,
Let's just say it's a no. We can't tell the story because of reasons.
Right, but I mean, if you look on his Facebook, he has mentioned that he is worth millions, and we only had a budget of $5.
Hunted P, unfortunately, is very not nice these days. So, yeah, no. But we do have other, musicians and rappers. Like, I can play Meteor Herded a bit. That's a good one. But, yeah. We tried.
Right.
But thank you.
Right. It was.
We tried.
Good question.
Since this is a visual novel, how visual novel goes, is there going to be multiple endings?
Well, yeah. There are multiple endings that are scattered throughout the game. Well, yeah. I mean, if you've played Sonic Adventure 2, you can have a guess as to how things are.
I wonder how it goes.
Yeah, I heard Sonic wins at the end, but there are multiple endings. Some happen randomly. Some may even pull at the heartstrings a little.
Oh my God, that one ending.
Yeah.
There's one ending I can't talk about, but it legit made me tear up a little bit. I'm not even kidding. That's a good ending.
All right, I'll take your word on that.
But yes.
Alright, so
Nice
this.
petty cosplay, by the way.
Thank you very much. Alright, so this game, I'm not even sure if it's about fishing anymore, considering what I've seen. I'm actually questioning that, but alright, seeing as this is a visual novel, is there going to be any romance?
Well, first of all, I will confirm that fishing will be a major part of Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3. We're waiting for the right time to show it.
Right.
We want it to be absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
The perfect fishing experience. As for dating, I'll leave that up to David if he wants to answer that one.
Well, I mean, aren't we all, in a way, dating the Sonic franchise? Right, there's been some highs, there's been some lows. We've had a good time. But I mean, I know once upon a time Aaron Weber did say that Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3 was a dating simulator on his Twitter. While, as you can see, it's not like 100%. The idea of two people going to dinner is not completely out of the question. As to the context, well, I'm
Anything
leaving
could
that up
happen.
to- Yeah.
Not
yeah.
to an extent.
Right,
Anything could happen.
it's not, you know, it's not like, oh man, Big's gonna fall in love with
A
Amy
fan fiction.
or Eggman.
I mean, this is a fan fiction. But
No, he's in
Not
love
that
with,
kind of fan.
we already know he's in love with fishing, so.
that is the canon ending, actually.
Spoiled. Are you guys allowed to reveal who's voicing Shadow and Amy?
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
For Shadow, I can't say yet, but let's just say if this happens, Adventure fans will be very happy. That's all I can say. That was it.
Well, it's me.
It's him. As for Amy is gonna also be played by Emmy Jones. You guys can just stand like close to the table if you want, so it's easier.
Right, because that's not the,
Yeah. You guys don't have to.
we haven't forced anyone to.
So, I played the trial, and without a doubt, the best part was Flappy Big. And I just need to know, will we get our Flappy Big back?
Flappy Big will come back in new and exciting ways. There's one thing that we've had an idea of that if it's in, I swear to God, is going to be the best thing ever. And it involves Flappy Big. You know what I'm talking about,
Right, right. There is a slight twist, and it also is not in the first 5 seconds of the game. That was just the trial, but it is still in there. There is still some flapping, and it ends slightly differently. That's all I'll say right now.
I think we can confirm that there won't be any of the blocks anymore, right? There will be. Well, some of the stages will. It's been made a lot. Yeah, it's been made a lot. We've heard that Flappy Bird sucks a lot, so we fixed it.
Right.
So, I know you guys said you're really big fans of continuity. What's your opinion on the moon getting blown up?
This is a good.
You will figure out about the moon in this game.
Right.
I can't say more than that. Right. But pretty much every plot hole in SA2 will be
Right. Well,
kind of
yeah.
filled.
One of the goals when I was writing it, putting it all together was, because even though Sega has never done a bad thing, there are some slight inconsistencies in the plot. Some bigger than others, and right, some are bigger than others. And one of the goals is to hey, maybe we can fix this. We can explain it, and the moon blows up in SA2. That has to be part of the game, right? So it's there. But as to what happens.
Just know that this game isn't canon, but we're going to try to explain the canon.
Well, it's canon in my head, so it's all that matters.
We can imagine it as a fan base,
right?
Canon, if you want.
Yeah. So
We have 7 more minutes, so let's get a couple more questions, and maybe I'll play Meteor Herd.
So Aaron Webber revealed some pretty shocking news, some spoilers for Sonic Forces. I know this is about Big's Big Fishing Adventure, but does this...
Tails die.
Yes. I'm wondering, how does this tie into the lore? How does this make you feel?
Asking the deep questions.
How do you feel about Aaron Webber telling people this?
Aaron is completely correct. Tails will die in Sonic Forces. He's dead. Mike, can you confirm that as well? Tails will die.
Yes, I have the DNA sample.
How old is Tails? 8? Too young. Died so soon. We're not the guys to ask about Sonic Forces, usually. So if anyone else has a Mania or Forces question, we can't answer that. Just letting you know. That was a good question, though. Tails does not. Freaking dead.
So, if this is supposed to fix any continuity errors from the other Sonic games? Like, at what extent? Like, from all the Sonic games after Adventure 2, or all the ones that just happened at that point?
Mostly Adventure 2, but there are.
I mean, right, since this isn't an official Sega game, I can't say like, oh man, this is now what they think. They could look at it and go, David, you're crazy, what's wrong with you? But yeah, I'm sure they already have. I'm sure Aaron is woken up in a cold sweat in the middle of the night, wondering why he ever came up with the name Big's Big Fishing Adventure 3. But I mean, there are moments that address like the games that take place previous, and there might be allusions, but I mean, to what happens after. But it's not like, oh man, now we're going to explain how Generations actually works. Like, that's not something that was in the purview of what I was doing.
Thank you, man. Let's get through these three really quick, because I'm going to play Meteor.
Are there going to be any boss fights, and if so, are they going to be as good as Chaos 6?
There will be boss fights. I cannot confirm that anything will be better than Chaos 6. What a great boss.
I know.
Throwing things.
Because Big, he defeats Chaos 6 by putting a lure in a bowl of water, and really, Big is the hero of the entire Sonic franchise.
If it wasn't for him, Station Square would have been destroyed. Oh wait, it was. But
I'm glad they gave Tails and Chaos Emerald for saving the station. Wait a minute.
Thank you, man.
Alright, I have a question for everyone. What is your secondary favorite Sonic character? Not your first favorite, what's your second favorite?
Knuckles.
Mighty.
Good choice. Well, if you said third, I would have said Madonna, but I'm gonna say Tails. Hi.
He dies.
Knuckles.
Shadow. Ella the maid.
All right.
Alright, I'll be quick with this. Okay, following that, who's your least favorite Sonic character?
Sonic, no.
Sorry?
Jet the Hawk. Sorry.
I can't decide.
Anyone in Secret Rings.
There's actually a lot that I don't like and I can't decide, I'm sorry.
Man, least favorite. So I'm gonna get really weird right now. Okay, see, I don't think there's such a thing as a bad character. I think there's just bad writing. So even the worst character in the franchise could be redeemed if he or she is put in the right context.
Except for Jet the Hawk.
Except for Jet the Hawk. Well, he's the best one.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel the same, but probably Chaos, even though he's not really a Sonic character. Just because he's evil and destroys everything.
Station Square.
Okay. I think everyone's wrong here. I think the real answer is Silver.
What about you, Mike? Worst Sonic character?
Everybody hates Chris Thorndike.
No one
Okay, we're not done yet, but first I just want to say thank you so much for coming to our panel. Really appreciate it. Give yourselves a round of applause. Who's having lunch after this? Same, yeah. But, okay, we got a rapping question earlier, so let's play some of Meteor Herd. Which is a really weird.
the cash like a menace. Out here in space, I gotta find my man. Yeah, Froggy, sexy, sweet. I'm a hot scotch. Find the shoes, what to do with the meat, somebody gonna come here and catch my fish. No, you were happy with my polygon's gone. Somebody gonna get a hit quick, no last long. With a good bitch, froggy. Wanna catch him on the hunger with his paws. There you are, come here, little buddy. Think you can balance and get away quick, swallow on your charm. I don't love you. Switch your face, switch your head, I tackle with the boss, got literally nothing in it. Moving in my casting about. So you better watch the down streets. Walking on the track, maybe not. Go, never mind, I'll land the wrong. May not be smart. They don't never see. It's the hammer. It's the sea. I'm riding in the tackle box. I didn't even help. Then I'm there when the battle rocks. 17 my frog, I'm a froggy. It's my frog pal. Yesterday was chilling on this lock. Now he's locked out. Got down and it's back in his pad. If I can't find him soon, I'm gonna be a man. I'm just playing. I never lose my temperature. I'm fishing all day. I'm a big stick adventurer.
There's your rapping. How'd you like it? We gotta go. They're telling us to go. Okay, one more final news. We will be putting out a sampler CD very soon. More details on that very soon. I just learned about that 10 seconds ago. Thank you, Sky. He also works on the team. Anyways, thank you so much for coming. Please leave so they don't yell at us. Thank you.